So back in September, I was trolling around on X looking for new crypto projects that are out there. And I saw a lot of people digging holes with a shovel in the ground. I had no idea what was going on, but I wanted in. I jumped into the Discord server. I was looking at the conversations and it looked like a cult. I was intrigued, wanted to get in. So I went in my backyard, I dug a hole, took a picture, threw it up on X, and then nothing. No invite, no cert. I didn't get accepted into it. No problem. I decided just to watch what was happening and I bought some of the token and I was just going to hold it. This wasn't your average Web3 project. There's no VCs, there's no airdrops, there's no founders giving long speeches on X. It was just a weird meme-fueled DIY movement where miners eat first. And we'll talk about that later. At the heart of Entropy, it is a pure DePIN project. There's no token sales, no staking. Just plug in your mini controller. In this case, it's an ESP32, flash the firmware, and start mining Entropy. The only way to join is to earn a certificate, flash your board, and prove your place in the chaos. Even the governance of this project is meme-based. You have a chair and you have a snake. It's where Fight Club meets firmware. I'd have to say that was me. I didn't hustle hard enough. I didn't have the meme strong enough, so I didn't make it. The project kicked off quietly in 2024. Certificates were handed out manually. Each cert allowed you to run one ESP32 miner. By July, beta firmware was being tested, and by August, the Explorer and Miner dashboard were live. Everything was DIY. Everything was open source. Entropy stayed true to its roots. Until now. This is the Ashlar Miner. It's pre-flashed and it's a ready-to-go Entropy device. The first batch, it was 1,000 units. It was through Helium Deploy, sold out immediately. I gotta admit, it's sleek, it's simple, and it's a cheat code in my opinion. It's a shortcut, and for some in the community, it's sacrilegious. And I'm saying that because Entropy was supposed to be earned, not bought. Here's the thing, the Ashlar really doesn't mine anything. If you take a look at the Explorer, I have no idea what's going on. It's just a map of some fictional place with miners dotted all over the place. But it exists and it's symbolic of the project. Flashing the firmware really wasn't supposed to be a technical step, it was more of a ritual. And now you can buy your way in, and maybe the culture is going to be a little bit divided. So I'm just going to jump into the dashboard. The Ashlar connects to the same system as the DIY boards. You'll see that shows up here in my dashboard, and you can track the device's network activity and entropy in real time. But this is not live mining. The token emissions haven't started yet. The Ashlar is actually just early access. In order to earn, you're going to need the Entropy Acolyte NFT. That's going to be required in order for you to claim tokens. This won't be available until sometime in late June or July. Now you can earn over $5 a day, but here's some more critical information. First, if you sell a certain amount of entropy, you have to mine the same amount back until you can claim again. You cannot run more than 5 Ashlars per household. The network reserves the right to disconnect anyone mining with more. There's also something called the jitter deleter. If you sell 50% or more in one shot, you may trigger the jitter deleter. Your miner will no longer earn entropy. When I first heard that they were going to be releasing an actual DePIN miner for this project, I was on the fence. But I'm a crypto enthusiast, so I have to actually have one, don't I? I wanted to see what it looks like, what it feels like, and I'm definitely interested in seeing what it can do. The interesting thing is after you set it up and plug it in, it doesn't do anything. The LED on this thing might flash once a day, if that. I haven't even noticed it. The other interesting thing about this device is that the power consumption reads as 0 watts. So it's definitely less than 1 watt. I'm not even sure if it's drawing power at all. When I check my network status, I actually do see it live on my network. So it's got an IP, but there's almost no traffic going through it. So this device is literally doing nothing, but it's earning me something. So even though I have the Ashlar in my hand, I don't feel like I'm being true to the project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my shovel. I'm going to head back outside. I'm going to dig some holes and I'm going to tweet about it. So if you're interested in picking up one of these devices and using the cheat code, Helium Deploy is going to release another batch of 500 units. So I'll make sure I link all of that down below if you're interested in picking up one of these units. I definitely recommend checking out the X account and also jumping into the Discord to actually see what's going on there. This is not like a lot of other projects. This is definitely cult-like. The vibe is very, very strong. The culture is addictive and it's enticing. And you can see that the energy's in there. And if there is a project out there with a community force that could drive this token higher, You can definitely see it by looking around at their Discord. There's a lot of passion driving these memes, and it is infectious, and the community shows it. So that's my look at the Entropy Ashlar. I hope you found this video useful. Links will be down below. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one.